Alrighty guys, wow, I just finished spin class on my Peloton, and I apologize for how I look. I've been stuck in this house for 1,000,000 days. So anywho, so recently I started eating healthy, cleaning up my diet. Winter's thirsty. Anyways, so okay, my dog's drinking water, who I told her I was about to make a video, and my husband's vacuuming, which I'm not about to complain about that because I don't want to do it, so he can just do whatever he wants in this video. So anyways, I've been eating healthy, essentially like counting my macros. I have a nutritionist, her name is Chelsea. She writes me, like, she gives me every few weeks macros, and also my workouts, which I do, and she assigns my cardio and things like that. But my husband struggles, especially if I am like doing this or like getting ready to do a competition or something like that. It just feels like it's even worse. And like, he'll eat the healthy food. I order meal prep from the Dallas Prep Kitchen, and he'll eat the food, and then he's hungry again. He's just so used to eating like Taco Cabana, Whataburger, and all those things. And I think also lately he's been having withdrawals from soda. Every night he's like, I really want a Coke, I really want a Dr. Pepper, whatever. I'm like, first off, we're in quarantine. Second off, I'm not going with you, I'm tired. So anyways, I'm going to be making him macro-friendly protein macaroni and cheese, and I wanted to kind of bring y'all along and show you the recipe. I don't know if it's going to be good. I can barely cook regular food, but I'm bored in the house and I'm in the house bored. So anywho, I found a recipe that I had used once before. I have a recipe from my high school, or like my childhood best friend. Her family owns like a local Italian restaurant, and it's so good. However, it has like cream of mushroom and things like that in it. So I'm just trying to find a more simple recipe and replace it with healthier things, and see how it turns out. So I found a recipe, and I will link it below. The website's called The Chunky Chef. So we're pretty much going to take whatever she has here, and I'm going to replace it with better options, and I will share the macros on the regular recipe versus the one that we make. Also, I'll show you Zach eating it, because I know he loves doing these things for me. That's why you gotta get married, y'all. Like, they have to love you. Like, legally, he has to love me. He has to try all my bad food. Anyway, so this recipe, oh my god, y'all, look at how good this looks. Like, this looks so cheesy. I hope ours looks like that. So, okay, that's how to do it. We'll worry about that later. We just need the ingredients because I'm making a list to go to HEB. Okay, right here. Ingredients: pasta, butter, flour, whole milk, half and half. Okay, we might, okay. Cheddar cheese, a different kind of cheese, a tablespoon of salt, pepper, paprika. Look, a lot of recipes call for that. I just don't use it. I think it gives my husband indigestion. So, okay, here's what we're gonna do. I'm going to write these ingredients down, and then like the substitutions I need. Obviously, we are not going to be using whole milk, regular butter, elbow pasta, half and half, goodbye, no, not happening. But I have some really good ideas, so we're gonna head to the grocery store, and I'll see you soon, and I'll show you what we got. I'm really excited. So Zach is bringing me to HEB right now, and it's a monsoon. For this mac and cheese, that might not even be good.
Probably won't be.
Okay, well, y'all, he fed me raw chicken the other day, and you want to talk about my macaroni and cheese that you don't know?
You gave me frozen chicken to start with.
No.
Yeah,
okay,
yes.
Alrighty, we're going to HEB. I have a list. We'll be back. Alrighty, we just left HEB, and we got a bunch of ingredients. I can't wait to show you. How do you feel about the stuff we got?
So excited.
Here's a quick look at all the ingredients we will need. I will post them as well as the macros. So let's hope it tastes good and my husband doesn't think I'm poisoning him. Okay, so first, let me see what we're gonna do. You might hear, don't mind my hair, y'all. We just went to HEB. It was a monsoon outside. I'm gonna pull up the recipe really quick and see what we need to do first. So, wow. Okay, that's Zach telling Winter, our dog, he loves her, not me. So don't get it confused. Okay, so first we are going to, I think, just like boil the noodles and then make the sauce, and then we'll combine the two and bake it. So let's see. Like I said, I'll post the link below. I am using different ingredients and I will tell you what I subbed them for. So first, preheat the oven to 325. So we're gonna do that. No, I was going up. I don't know. Whoops. I did it wrong. I don't know what I'm doing. Okay. Okay. The oven is preheating, then we're gonna boil a large pot of water to put the protein noodles in. And these are the ones I got. I've had these several times before. They are really good. And they just, you know, pasta, still carbs, whatever, but we're just essentially trying to help my husband make better choices. So for every serving, which is every 2 ounces, it has 10 grams of protein, which is really great compared to that of like a regular noodle. So we're gonna boil those first. Whenever you're boiling the noodles, you definitely want to put salt in the pot of water. Okay, so the recipe calls for a bunch of different cheeses. We're gonna like layer them. I don't really know. We're just gonna make it. Wow, okay. Did y'all hear that? Okay, it's a storm outside. So essentially, we need 6 cups of cheese total. For the cheese, I am going to be using the low-fat cream cheese. I'm just going to melt this together in a pan with the fat-free cream cheese. Again, just to save on those calories, overall macros, keeping those fat numbers down because it does call for a lot of butter. And it's just a really good alternative for that. So we are going to get all this done, and then we're going to melt in a large saucepan the flour and the cheese mixture. And for flour, I have almond flour, and we'll just be using the same amount that it said to use, and just you know, putting our own spin on it. So we're going to mix the cheese, the flour, and then cook for 1 minute, and then pour in about 2 cups or so of the milk and half. So instead of milk and half, we don't have milk in this house. I am a firm believer in the brand Ripple. This is a plant-based, dairy-free protein milk. So why I use this instead of almond milk is because almond milk has some things, but what I really struggle with is getting my protein in. And so if I just put this in my protein shake, which I'm going to make while this macaroni and cheese is baking, and it has 8 grams of protein for every 1 cup. So instead of the half and the milk, we're just going to use double Ripple milk. It is thick, y'all. It's creamy. I love this. I love this fake milk. So yeah, okay, so first we're going to go ahead and do I just realized that I didn't buy any at the store because I was like, oh, we have plenty. And I did 2 cups of the Ripple milk, and I just realized it's unsweetened vanilla, but I'm thinking with like all the cheese, he won't notice. So we'll see. Okay, it just took me like 5 minutes to figure out what 16 times 14 was. I bought like a big tub of like this healthy, not like healthy butter, but it's like a light butter. Sorry, I'm putting pepper into the... Anyways, it's like a light butter, and I needed to figure out so I can make sure to get like the correct macros and serving size. So the recipe calls for a cup of butter, which is usually like 16 tablespoons. Well, I don't know. Perfect. Zach, it's looking normal. It just might taste like vanilla. Okay, we're gonna stir in the butter and the almond flour, and I'm gonna show it to y'all. It actually looks really good. Here is a look at the sauce. It's pretty liquidy, and the noodles are still boiling, so, and the mess I made. Gonna mix this in, and then we're going to bake it. So essentially we just took like a southern mac and cheese recipe, put our own little twist on it, and we are going to see how it turns out. Now don't forget, one thing I didn't mention before is you want to save like a little bit of your cheese to put on the top. Why doesn't this smell like vanilla? One thing I did add, we had salt and pepper and then garlic powder. The only reason I added the garlic powder is because I gave it a little taste test, and it did taste a little sweet from the almond milk. But other than that, guys, I do think it tastes, or not the almond milk, the unsweetened vanilla. It tastes like a little vanilla. Anywho, I wanted it to, it's supposed to be like a southern mac and cheese, so anyways, wanted to try that. What do you think? Think it's gonna be good?
I think if it's not, I'm going to McDonald's.
Here it is done. Okay, it looks actually really good. We have some chicken over there for him. So let's get Zach's opinion. A drink if you don't like it. You have to eat it and then I have water right here. Okay, what do you think? How does it look?
Scary.
Why scary?
It's all clumpy. It looks really hot, like it's gonna burn me. Is this the cheese that was melted on top?
Mm-hmm. That's like the underneath.
Should I get like a mix?
Sure.
Winter, can we help you? How long do you want me to take?
I don't care.
It looks really hot.
Oh, it doesn't matter. We can edit anything. What do you think?
I mean, I'll eat it.